Ready? No, not yet. Watch yourself. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Shelby TV Sports Special. I'm Tim Meyer along with Jarrell Petrie. We're here at Eisenhower High School. Well, it's not Eisenhower High School. It's Barney Swinehart Field for a game between the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils and the Eisenhower Eagles. Both teams 2-3 on the year. And Jarrell, tell us a little bit about the Blue Devils.
This should be a great game. Both teams are 2-3, fighting to keep their playoff hope alive. Head coach Tim Brannon tutored under Coach Rick By over at Stevenson, which helped him build the program they have today. They got a very active front line on defense, anchored by Brian Mack, number 90. And he said, Coach Brannon said that they have a very innovative offense. They'll spread the field out on you. They'll go up tempo and pound it in the middle. So it should be a very interesting game as these two are going at it to keep playoff hope alive.
Well, we're ready to go here. The Eisenhower Eagles needing a win here, and the kick is deep. Taken there by Kadari Johnson at the 15 to the 20. To the 25, he slips a bit. Now he goes around a man.
Oh, yeah.
To the 30, 35, 40. Got a couple blockers ahead. Cuts it up to the middle and down to the Grosse Pointe South 41-yard line goes Kadari Johnson. He's tackled there by number 21, Hudson Garrett.
It was a great return, good patience. Set up his blocks.
Well, here we go, Eisenhower, 1st and 10. Jake Bradshaw, the quarterback for the Eagles. Andrew Sikowski in motion. And they give his up the middle to Joe Metz, the fullback. And he bursts through the hole to the 20-yard line goes Joe Metz. Finally tackled there by the Grosse Pointe South defenders, number 21, Garrett Hudson, and number 27, Andrew Trost. But it's a first down for the Eagles at the 21 of the Blue Devils. Again, Bradshaw in the shotgun. Give again is, no, he keeps it. Fakes a pitch, now he moves straight forward. Got a few yards there, some good yardage actually, probably 8 yards. And that sure is a tricky thing, the quarterback reading that and, not know whether to hand off or
Yeah, you just base it. The first step is that DN. If he crashes upfield, you pull it, and then you move to the second level. And he faked the pitch and took it up the seam. That was good there.
Second down and 1 for Eisenhower. Sikowski again in motion. In the backfield, fake to him, give it to Joe Metz. Over to the right side and down to the, looks like the 1-yard line or 2-yard line. Joe Metz, 3-yard line.
And with their active D-line, Coach Brandon said they're going to be playing they play a basic 4-3 defense. And they just hope that the D-line can get upfield and disrupt the option.
So it is 1st and goal for Eisenhower at the Grosse Pointe South 4-yard line. Metz, no. He's not going to make it. A little bit short. Tackle there by number 20 of Grosse Pointe South, Will Popolowski. See it here. Oh, it looked like number 1 got in there, Reuben Simpson, and did a pretty good job of stopping that one.
It's a good test for the big boys up front. Looks like Eisenhower's going to go quick handoff. Oh, they're going to run the option up the middle again. QB read.
Bratcher's got it. Is he in?
Looks like it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Eisenhower.
straight quarterback draw. That was a really nice play right there.
Jake Bradshaw keeps it himself and goes in. Jake battling the cold all week. Well enough to play, but you played through some colds too.
Oh yeah, you know, playing ball out here in Michigan, it happens. So you just got to tough it out and, you know, take one for the team.
Smith on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Yeah, that was a great read there by the quarterback up the middle. They just found a hole, and you know, to get an easy 1-2 yards, it's just find your hole and shoot that seam. Good job by the O-line up front too.
You got sat on there, but you never know what you're going to get when you're down there with those guys.
Here we are at Eisenhower's homecoming, 7-0. Eisenhower goes right down the field, running the pistol formation. Quarterback made some great reads on the option, keeping it, and finished it off with a hard run up the middle.
And the Eagles, number 97, teeing it up there for Eisenhower is Robert Smith. Number 23, Hunter is deep.
He's a shifty returner. He's a shifty returner. Coach Brandon said he could be a dangerous player back there. That's probably why Eisenhower's squibbing it.
Now it's taken by Taylor to the 15, to the 20. Upended there. Upended nicely by Eisenhower's number 24, Saputo.
This is going to be an interesting game with the offense that they have here at Grosse Pointe South. They, like I said earlier, they're very innovative. They'll spread the field out, or come right up the middle, and if they can, they'll go up. They'll go fast-paced, up tempo on you.
So 1st and 10, Blue Devils on their first drive.
They're going to spread them out.
They're on their 25-yard line. Back to throw goes Renzi. Caught out there by Hunter.
It's a pretty interesting combo they got going on with the Blanzy brothers. It's always nice to have your brother out there and help lead the team. And one of the captains is Sam Blanzy.
22 again on that carry. Tackle there by Corey. 3rd down and 3, and we got a whistle.
Well, Eisenhower looked like they're in man. They were going to go straight bubble.
They had a little procedure against the Blue Devils. That'll move them back 5 yards, make it 3rd down and 7 from their own 33-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go to the same formation and play that 3-on-3 out here. Eisenhower needs to step up, look for that bubble.
Blanzy, number 14, Blanzy, excuse me, the quarterback, number 14 for Grosse Pointe North in the shotgun. South, rather. North-South Blue Devils. Let's just call them the Blue Devils. Now he scrambles out of it. He throws downfield. Got a man out there. It's number 42, Samuel Jones. And it looks like a first down for the Blue Devils as Jones gets it all the way up to the, we'll call the 49-yard line of Eisenhower. Tackle there by Friedel.
Here's that up-tempo offense. Get the play in quick. Limits your defense to a few plays on defense. The linebacker has to call it in from the coach.
Lands again. He's got Hunter. Hunter's tricky, got a lot of moves, but coming there from his defensive tackle position, number 59, Solkowski. And he sort of bumps him, and Hunter goes down.
Looks like they're going up tempo and taking what they give them. Everything underneath.
2nd and 3. Little pitch to Hunter. Now he reverses direction. He decides to go up the middle.
It's going to be 3rd and short.
Corey, number 53, finally wraps him up. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Grosse Pointe South.
No substitutions. It looks like they're going to stay spread out. two running backs.
Lanzi now dropping way back from the shotgun. Eagles coming on a rush, throw up the middle.
Oh,
Almost picked off by Preventure, and it's caught by Taylor. And I'm sorry, Andrew Trost caught that one, and it's a touchdown for Grosse Pointe South. Boy, it looked like Preventure had that ball picked off.
yeah, he made a nice break on it. He was just a step late there. That was a good throw, a good strike by the quarterback there, Blanzy.
Shows a little arm there.
Yeah, he hit that skinny post right inside the safety. That was a good play there.
Luke Brett. Oh, the extra point is good by Rashi, and it's a tied ball game, 7-7. So Grosse Pointe South comes back, and they come back and tie the score right away. And Eisenhower's defense kind of shaking their heads a little bit, Terrell.
Yeah, it looked like they were being conservative, and Grosse Pointe was doing a good job just taking what they were giving them. They were hitting the quick plays until they finally found a seam up right up the seam there on that quick post. So I like that Eisenhower stayed conservative. They had a 7-0 lead to start, so it wasn't bad. They weren't trying to give a big play. Just the receiver made a good play there. Our safety almost took that one to the house too.
Wow, you wonder how the heck did he miss it?
He was just late.
Again, the arm strength.
It's early in the game. It's shaping up to be a great game here. It looks like an offensive showdown.
Andrew Fabry, number 99, will kick off for Grosse Pointe South. Kicks it a little deep. Kadari Johnson misjudges it.
I think
goes into the end zone, and the Eagles will start on their 20. That ball kind of got a hold of that wind up there, which is blowing right in the face of the kick returner, and carried that ball a little bit, Jarrell.
Yeah, that definitely. It's not as easy as it looks out there with those kick and punt returners. That ball comes in, especially with this Michigan weather here. Definitely caught up in the wind and went right by him. Good thing it went to the end zone. We got a touchback.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Eisenhower on their own 20. Bratcher from the shotgun. Gives to Joe Metz. Got a little bit of a hole. Maybe if he's lucky, he got 3 yards.
Looks like Eisenhower's trying to get that DN to crash. They're going to hit that option on the outside. They might be able to break a big play here soon. Just got to keep taking what they give them.
79 on the second. Yeah. Can you hear me, Jarrell?
Yeah.
I can't really hear you very well.
Yep. Yes, there he goes.
Go
Up the seam.
downfield, caught out there.
One man to beat. They caught him being aggressive. That was a good play there. Good read.
Well, there he goes. First down to midfield. Let's see it here. Nice throw by Bradshaw. Metcalf right on the money. Bradshaw keeps got a lot of room to the 45 and kind of weaves his way to the 41 of Grosse Pointe South. Tackled there by number 27 of Grosse Pointe South, Andrew Trost.
I like Eisenhower's game plan. They're just sticking with what's working, keeping it simple, easy read up the middle, and if he crashes, go back to the option on the outside. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right, Tim?
Oh, wait a minute. We got illegal procedure. That's going to cause the Eagles to move back 5 yards and nullify the gain. That'll be 1st and 15, so not sure what that was all about. Coach Smith is not sure what that's all about. He's on the sidelines there. Metcalf is motion. Now he sets himself. And Bratcher's not going to go anywhere. Big number 59, Zach Sparkman, was right there, and that's not a pleasant feeling if you're a quarterback, Terrell.
Oh, no, especially when you think you have him, and he had him wrapped up. That was a good play there off the end. Looks like Eisenhower could be setting up a play action here. We're deep, though. What do we got, 2nd and 17?
Looks like 2nd and 18. The ball's on the 42 of Eisenhower. They've got to get to the 40 of Grosse Pointe South for a first down, and work cut out for us. So Bratcher's going to go from the shotgun.
They got man-to-man on the outside there.
Playing up tight on the Eagle receivers.
Screen.
Well, screen of Kadari Johnson. Gets a good block. Now he
get
takes
outside.
off to get around the right side. Be a chase. Now he stops. His knee goes down. He only get a yard. Good coverage by the Grosse Pointe South Bull Devils.
Very good there on defense. And like Coach Brandon said, that D-line is very active, and they can get after it. So they were smart there, and they do have some Ivy Leaguer players on this team. There's a couple kids with some high GPAs, 4.0s and above. So that I would have to say they're very coachable bunch.
Mark Simarusti, but hold on, folks. The Eagles are called for holding. They're going to be penalized there. 10 yards. 2nd and 28 now.
Yeah, and from talking to both the coaches, it seems like it's plays like this is really hindering their seasons. Both teams are 2 and 3 and have had key mistakes to hurt their run at the playoffs.
And he's going to be leveled by Trost. Andrew Trost read that. That's right, and he just waited.
We are way back there now. Third and 30.
Third and 30.
There's not much you can do in these situations.
It's the old 3rd and 30 play.
Yeah.
And that's one where you used to roll out and jump and throw deep to Skelton. So.
These are my favorite ones.
Yeah. Metcalf coming in motion for Eisenhower.
These are the plays where backyard football comes in the handy. Here we go. Oh, he bumped him.
Looking for Logan.
Oh, that was
Friedel.
catchable.
Referee says no, let him play.
The safety definitely did come up and disrupt his route. He might have been able to make a play on that. That was a good ball.
See it right here.
I like that they went to the one-on-one out there too. It was a good try. Now we got to punt and play some defense. I'd imagine Eisenhower is going to try to avoid this punt returner. He's very shifty.
They got both Taylor back there.
You break a big play.
Fair catch called for by Grosse Pointe South's number 42, Sam Jones. But a good field position for the Blue Devils to start their next drive. And we saw what they did in the first drive. They just came a running at them.
Yeah, they were Eisenhower's staying fairly conservative, and so they just took what they gave them, those quick outs and the hook routes. Eisenhower's been doing a good job keeping the ball away from Hunter on special teams.
Number 23, Sam Hunter. In the backfield, the block. Lansey rolling out, got a little bit of room. Hawk makes a move at him. Now he breaks a couple tackles, and he's just leveled there by Friedel. That's Jake Friedel, number 8.
Good stick there by Jake.
Came up there and put a load on him. See it here.
Yeah, and it looks like Eisenhower went with a nickel package or maybe even a dime here. It looks like there's only one linebacker out there, so they're looking to cover the spread and disrupt these pass routes.
Lansey, little quarterback draw. Friedel's got him, though. Logan Friedel this time.
The old QB draw. Great, fun play to run right there.
3rd and 4 for the Blue Devils.
Hopefully Eisenhower comes up and bumps here. They've been hitting those quick outs and hooks.
Lansey going to go over center. He's got Hunter in the backfield now. He's got a
QB
quarterback draw, but
there
he's not going anywhere.
Good job, defense.
That looked like big Robert Hawk in there, number 75, and number 53, Jake Corey, putting the finishing touches. It's 4th down, and the Blue Devils will be forced to punt. You see it here. Robert Hawk just kind of
filled the hole. Interesting game here. They go right down the field, both teams, and then they get stopped short on defense. We went backwards on our second drive there.
Deep for Eisenhower. Nick Ribbing will be back for Eisenhower to field the punt. It's interesting. The quarterback, Blanzy, is going to be the punter, so you got to watch out for.
Very, very tricky.
And Blanzy's going to punt it. Gets it off. It's high, but it's short, very short.
It's always very interesting to have your punter and your QB. We actually had that in college, our punter, so our trick play was always on. He got to have the read there if they could get a quick one-on-one with a quick deep out, or if he thinks he could beat him around in, because he was a very good athlete, and he had a really, really good arm. So it was always that, he always had that extra factor there.
Well, here we go. Eisenhower got a unfortunate bounce there on that punt, and now they're back to their 12-yard line with 1:37 left to go here in the first quarter.
Very unfortunate bounce.
Eagles scored on their opening drive, but were stymied on their second drive. Blue Devil defense. A couple penalties hurt the Eagles. Bradshaw from the shotgun. Take it himself. Nice spin move to the 20. And all the way up close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it.
That's a good move there. He called his own number, went up the middle, and spun off that linebacker. That was a good move there. First down.
You see it right here. This little spin and twirlsy move. Sikowski comes in motion for Eisenhower. So does Kadari Johnson. Give us to Joe Metz, and he is met right there by the Blue Devils. Number 20, Will Popolowski. Joe got, oh, hello. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Eisenhower. Dari Johnson's got it at the 25 to the 27. Short of the first down by a few yards. A gain of about, call it 4 or 6 rather, the gain. 3rd and 4, you see it there. And that will be the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Eisenhower Eagles 7 and the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils 7. We'll be back with more football right after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eisenhower Grosse Pointe South Blue Devil football game, a Shelby TV sports special. 1 quarter of football in the books. We're all tied up at 7s. The Eagles have it 3rd and 4 from their own 29-yard line.
This is where we used to run that good old 4Q, the double slant, spread them out and get your 4 yards.
Give us kept by Bradsher, but he's still not going to get it the first down yardage. Maybe got a couple. Tackled there by Andrew Trost, Will Poplowski. So he kept the ball this time, Jarrell.
They've been shooting. They're shooting the gaps very well and playing the option right now. They're onto him on the quick read option, or actually, I should say the double option.
Campbell, the punt for Eisenhower. He gets sort of a line driver. Taken there by the Blue Devils, number 27, Andrew Trost. And he's going to be tackled down there at the 34-yard line by the Eagles. Number 8, Jake Friedel. And number 66 for Eisenhower, JoJo Sukar.
Anxious to see here what Grosse Pointe South does if they're going to stick with what they have done on the last 2 drives. That first drive looked good, so they are spreading the field out single back.
Blanzy with Hunter in the backfield. He's going to roll to his left. Looking to throw, being chased. He's going to be wrapped up by Solkowski.
Good pursuit there by the Eagles.
Good coverage by Eisenhower, too.
Great coverage downfield. He was trying to hit that deep out over here, and the safety shot up.
He's looking and looking.
This is the funnest part of quarterback, rolling out and finding someone that's open. Trying to make a play.
Yeah, the fun ended right there. Here we go, Blanzy again.
Trips
Second
right.
down, it's in.
Out and up.
You're going to throw it deep. Got a man open there. It's caught out there by number 42, Sam Jones.
It's tough to Eisenhower when they go to that trips out there. They're going to that. They're playing them 3-on-3, so it's tough. And they've been setting up that out and up there. They hit that out route and the whip route a couple times already early in this game, and now they went with the out and up, and it was there. Good job by the quarterback too to zip it in there under the cover too. It may look like it was underthrown, but it was a good ball. Anything deeper over top, safety could have got there.
So Sam Jones gives the Blue Devils first down at the 49 of Eisenhower. Blanzy's little brother gets in motion.
Quick option.
Pitch out to Hunter, fumble ball.
Eisenhower ball. Looked like he jumped in on it. This is never fun down there, scrapping for that ball. Anything goes.
It is Eisenhower football.
First down, Eagles.
See who got it. It looked like Saputo and Kasilniak were both down. We'll see it here. There's a ball laying there. And
number 41. Yep.
Kasilniak got right in there. Saputo's in there. Saputo, 24, looks like he's going to be credited with the recovery. So it's 1st and 10 Eagles right here at the 45 of the Blue Devils. Metcalf there in motion. Preventure goes in motion. Bradsher fakes a pitch. Now he's going to keep it himself. Forges ahead to the 39 of Grosse Pointe South.
I like what Eisenhower did too with the motion. They did a different motion to set up the outside. They were able to get to the perimeter there with that. They pinched that linebacker in, so that was a good play there. And they changed it up a little bit different, gave him a different look.
Well, Andrew Sukowski comes back in the ball game. Metcalf comes out.
There we go. There's pistol formation. I'd imagine he's going to try and hand it off up the middle with the double read option.
2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Kadari Johnson in motion. The give up the middle is to Joe Metz. He bursts through, but he's met right there by number 4, Ryan Langry.
That was a good tackle there by number 4. He stepped up and stopped them from getting a first down.
Called LaGrue, see right here. He's trying to grab the ball too, so that's good. Well coached there.
Very well, yes. Ball security. With all the new rules and things of the high hits and things, as a defensive coach, I would be telling the boys to go after the ball a lot more with today's game.
3rd and 3 for Eisenhower, ball in the 38 of the Blue Devils. Kadari Johnson in motion.
Oh, option pass.
Bradsher's got a man open.
Good
It
play.
is Ribbing. First down, then he takes a shot by number 20, Trost. And Bradsher is not getting up.
He put that ball on the money, too.
See, he's really hurting. He took a powerful shot, and I don't know if that was, I'm sorry, that wasn't Trost. That was Will Poplowski, number 20 that hit him. Here it is right here. We'll see. I don't know if we've got it. We'll see him here. Poplowski coming. Boom.
Looks like he's grabbing his back.
He took that that helmet was flush right in the chest area. Gonna get up, but
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked on him and we'll be back in the field in a play.
the Eagles will need a quarterback. See who that's going to be.
Great play to stand in there and take that hit and get the boys a first down. I was anxious to see what Eisenhower is going to do. That they've been pounding out the option, so it was a very good play there to pull it and hit that down and in.
Nick Ribbing is going to take over at quarterback. He just caught the ball for a first down. Ball's at the Blue Devil 27. To Metz. Little pitch to Sokowski. Got a little bit of running room. Makes a move to the 20, 15, 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
It's a good cut there.
Well, they're going to mark him out at the 8, but number 90 for Grosse Pointe South came up as Brian Mack and finally made a tackle there. You see him diving.
Eagles step into the red zone. They're knocking.
First and goal from the 8 for Eisenhower. Nick Ribbing in the quarterback for Jake Bradsher is shaken up a bit. As it gives to Sokowski. I'm sorry, Ribbing. Goes around the left side.
Quarterback sweep, touchdown.
Touchdown, Eisenhower.
That's a great call there. They overloaded the left side with the motion and with straight quarterback sweep. The Eagles go up 14-7. 13-7.
Got the all-important extra point next. Robert Smith on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 7:52 left to go in the second quarter, the Eagles lead it 14-7. See the touchdown here.
Great patience there, too, to dip inside and get outside there right over the pylon. That was a great run there.
So Eisenhower takes advantage of the turnover, the fumble by Grosse Pointe South in their own territory, and takes the lead in this ball game. That's got to be tough, Terrell, because your starting quarterback is out. He gets hurt. He has to go out of the game. The new guy comes in there. Now, he may have practiced a little bit during the week, but those second-string guys don't get much practice, do they?
Yeah, and one benefit to this offense is that it is more of a running style offense, so you can get your playmakers in there to make some plays, but like you said, you don't get the reps at practice to make your reads and just get into the flow of it. So good job there by Eisenhower.
Nick Ribbing, 33, catches a first down. Catches a pass for a first down, excuse me, and then takes the reins at quarterback and scores one for the Eagles. Makes a perfect pitch to Sokowski. So here's Smith's kick. It's deep, way back. And in the end zone, it'll be a touchback as Andrew Trost grabs it, holds on.
And those are my favorite type of players, what you call a football player. Checks in at receiver, catches an in route. Like you said, the very next play is in there saying hike and running around the end. That's awesome to have versatility and with players like that. Those are my favorite type of players.
So we'll see what the Blue Devils have in store here. Their drive after the turnover. The Eagle touchdown. Lanzi will remain at quarterback. Hunter will be in the backfield with him. Eagles now are playing up on the receivers. Give us to Hunter. He's a shifty runner. Makes a couple of moves. A couple of people miss. And he's got 7 yards, maybe 8 here. He keeps going forward.
Wow.
Blown it dead. They were blowing it dead way before Eisenhower let go. And so he started running again.
Kept those legs moving. That's what you got to do at tailback there. Get shifty.
Very shifty running.
Very, very shifty running back.
Finally, Corey got him. Jake Corey stuck with him and wrapped him up there. Otherwise, yeah, that's where they stopped it, and he lets go. And Blanzy now going to roll to his right. Friedel chasing him. Mitt goes by him. Here comes Corey. Throw it outfield.
Interception.
And there's Saputo. He's got it and picks it off for Eisenhower.
That's the dangerous part of rolling to your right and throwing across your body back to the center of the field.
So hold on. We got a flag down here. We got a flag right by the yard down marker there. Personal foul, Eisenhower.
It looks like Jake's checking back into the game, too.
Is that before the interception or after? We'll see. Blanzy's staying in there.
What was the call? A defensive holding?
No, I believe it was personal foul penalty. We'll see what the referee calls here. He's coming up there to give us a call.
Oh, there we go.
Personal foul, Eisenhower. That'll be a first down for the Blue Devils. So what looked like an interception turns into a first down for Grosse Pointe South. Do not know what that was about. I imagine it was somebody hitting Blanzy late.
Screen.
Now he just throws it to the ground.
Eisenhower read that one nicely. They're trying to run a slip screen out to the left there.
That was intended for Ryan Legris, number 4. Well, that goes incomplete. So
it's very tough. It's very tough to run a screen against a Coach Smith defense. He trains his boys up front to read and react very well.
There we go. Second down and 10 for Grosse Pointe South. Blue Devils on their own 43-yard line. Over center is Blanzy.
Reverse.
You're going to give it to Grosse, number 27. And right there to meet him, Eisenhower's Rabicki, number 4.
That was a great play there by number 4.
That was a loss of a couple yards, Drill.
Oh, yeah, he shot up there. Got his body across him and ended the play right there.
See it right here.
Yeah, they faked the Hunter, and they came around that end with the reverse.
That was a Dave Brzezinski type play.
Yes.
Oh, Brzezinski used to get more of his body in there to throw it. He'd throw his body at somebody.
Eisenhower's still staying conservative on defense.
They're rushing him now. That
Oh.
goes incomplete.
That was a good hit there.
Blanzy just took a lick, man, and he's down. It'll be fourth down. No flags on this one. And Blue Devils will have to punt here with 6:10 left to play in the second quarter.
Let's put together a long drive here. See if they can take the clock off, march it down.
The Eagles will send out Nick Ribbing to return the punt. He's at the 25. Well, I haven't seen Nick Sedlock. He did not play last week against Dakota. He was out with an illness, and he's cleared to play tonight, so we'll see what happens.
It's looking like he wants to have a big night tonight.
Punt by Blanzy.
Almost blocked.
Yeah, the Eagles almost block it. Now they get away from it. Ball bounces around. Now Ribbing's going to back off, let it roll to the 22-yard line. And that's where Eisenhower will take over, 1st and 10. We'll see if Jake Bradshaw will be back at quarterback. I guess yes, he is. He will be back.
That's 2 Grosse Pointe South punts that have fallen up short, but gave him a great roll. Oh, he almost got in there on that block. But good job coming across the body, not getting the penalty there.
Bradshaw from the shotgun. Metcalf's in motion. Now Bradshaw going to take it himself. He waited too long there. Right there on top of him is Reuben Simpson, number 1 for Grosse Pointe South. And Bradshaw going to lose a few yards. Lose about 3 yards. Be second down and 13 for Eisenhower. Eagles holding a 14-7 lead, but do not, I'm sure, feel comfortable on that sideline with just the way the Blue Devils offense has been playing.
They got man-to-man up top there. Number 33. He's going.
Now we got flags.
Ran that post dig.
Bradshaw is going to get slaughtered there. He did decide not to throw it. Big number 90 come from his defensive end position, Brian Mack. And he grabs, we got a penalty against Eisenhower.
Looks like they
kind
were
of formation.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to hit ribbing there on that dig route for the first down, but he didn't get a chance to step up and throw.
Well, the Eagles got a penalty for illegal formation, I believe.
Got to slow it down a little bit on offense when you're coming up to the line. Make sure everyone's ready on the same page.
I want to make it penalties. Is it declined or is it they taken? They have declined the penalty, so it'll be third down at 13. So Eisenhower got their work cut out for him now.
They got a good matchup in the seam.
Bradshaw back to throw. He's being rushed.
Screenplay.
Little screenplay to Kadari Johnson. He's got some blockers. Now he gets to the outside. Nice block. He gets another nice block. First down, Eisenhower.
Great patience there by. That was great patience there. Great run there.
Johnson's down. He's getting up kind of slowly. Limping a little bit. Now Kadari Johnson is out on that sidelines there.
Great patience there by Johnson. He set up his blocks, got the first down. And then lower the shoulder to get those extra yards you need for the first down. That was a great run.
Looks like he's got something with his ankle. In any event, Bradshaw has got a first down at his own 36, fake.
There it is.
The middle, there it is. Prevention's got it. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Eisenhower.
Great play there. They've been aggressive on the option, stepping up, and I've just been waiting for them to set up play. And so far, both times, they got a key first down, and then they hit the delayed post route there. Great play call there by Eisenhower.
Jake Preventure takes the pass from Jake Bradshaw. Goes into the end zone from 64 yards out. Kick is good, and the Eagles lead it now 21-7. And Jarrell, you run so much option, and they were the Grosse Pointe South defense seemed to have it all snuffed out. And you saw a few plays there, a few losses, and then this happened.
And that's why it's key to stick to your identity. Is this setup plays will happen. They worked the option. Grosse Pointe got aggressive up front, and they picked the perfect time on a blitz there to dump it over behind. That was an awesome play call.
And you think one of your old, his brother was your teammate, John DeGiorgio, the offensive coordinator for Eisenhower.
Oh, what's that?
John DeGiorgio, now the offensive coordinator for Eisenhower, and probably made that call.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And his brother, Joey, was amazing. He's one of the best quarterbacks I have ever seen at the read option. And you remember how Joey was. He ran with authority, and he'd outrun you, too. And he'd throw a strike just like our quarterback did here. That was a great throw there by number 14. Put it on the numbers and let him do the rest.
Jake Bradshaw, after sitting a few plays out, comes out, throws out a touchdown pass.
That's a beautiful thing, too, about this offense. We can control the clock now, run the option, and play our game with a lead, a comfortable lead.
And here we go. The Eagles going to have Smith kick this one off. Grosse, number 27, is deep. We're going to go deep to him, and Smith got a foot into that one. Of course, he's got the wind at his back. So coach tells him, boom it, let's start him at the 20, see what they can do.
It's always a nice thing to have that boot there to pin a team on the 20. It's tough to put 80 yards together.
Both the Eisenhower Eagles and the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils pretty much need to win out the rest of the season to have a chance at the playoffs. So
It's a big
every
game.
game is a big game now for Eisenhower and Grosse Pointe South. So don't expect the Blue Devils to lay down here. They'll keep fighting until the very end.
It looks like they've been trying to work that bubble screen. They've been showing it with Eisenhower playing off.
Playing off on that one. Up the middle it goes. Caught out there. Jake Friedel puts a lick on number 4, Ryan Legree of Grosse Pointe South. But he's got a first down at the 32-yard line. Legree does. Clock is running, under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. You see the play here. Blanzy from the shotgun. Back to throw, looking long and deep.
Got him on
a
a
man
post
down
route.
there. Sokowski's down there with him. It's caught by his brother. Brian Blanzy caught that pass over Nick Sokowski from his brother, Sam Blanzy. Like I said, they're not going to lay down.
And this is usually right here before the half. You're going to see some of their better plays that the teams try to save for the end, but Grosse Pointe's down, so they got to make a move here and get some points on the board.
Ball's at the 28 of Eisenhower. Blanzy. Looks like Trost on that run there. No, it wasn't Trost. It was number 22, Sam Guinna. Bicky was in on that tackle from the shotgun. Blanzy again looking for a crossing route. Another one. Now he's got Hunter.
Ooh.
Hunter drops it, goes out of bounds, and now we got a flag. What was that all about?
Good patience there by the quarterback, by Blanzy. He waited for him to clear the defense.
No, there was no flag.
Blanzy tried to hit Hunter there in the middle, right in between the linebackers, and he had to wait an extra second to get through on the crossing route. Could have been a big play.
Here comes a blitz from Eisenhower. Blanzy throws. Hunter can't grab it. Goes incomplete. They got fourth down, but I think it's only third down. It is fourth down. I don't know. Grosse Pointe South probably not going to try to kick into this win. Both teams have 3 timeouts left for the half. It's 2:50. We're see a timeout called by the Blue Devils with 2:58 left to play. Eisenhower leading 21-7, but the Blue Devils are threatening here. 4th and 5 at the Eagle 24. And how about that deep pass? Brother to brother.
Yeah, the brother. He threw it like he knew it was his brother out there, and they've been doing it their whole life together. You know, the brother to brother connection. And as you can see, he had the confidence in his receiver, and that's part of playing quarterback. You got to put some faith in your boys out there when you put the ball up.
Well, you had a brother combination to throw to when you were playing with the Skeltis brothers.
Oh, that was amazing. 2 of the best athletes on the field at all times.
And Nick and.
It was pretty cool. We actually beat Chippewa on a very similar play, but he broke the tackle, and it was Tony's first touchdown of his career. He said, I caught the ball and I didn't know what to do.
Thank God he ran the right way.
Yeah.
Here we go, 4th and 5 for Grosse Pointe South.
Looks like I got a big formation.
From the eye, Blanzy going deep.
Got him.
Well, they had
Pressure
him down
from the
there.
backside.
By Preventure in there. The ball will go over and down. Now the Eagles got 2 minutes and 52 seconds. You see it here, Jarrell, is quarterback going back, but here comes Preventure, and
And it's one thing Coach Smith has always had in this defense is on those passing downs or third or fourth and long, put the speedy athletes there on the end so they can get around and get after the quarterback. He got there very, very quick.
Change of footballs here. 2:52 to play here in the first half. Eagles got a chance to march down here. Butcher deep, got a man open. And
yes.
Dick ribbing, and there's a flag.
He was holding him.
Jalen Cook wanted to go to the homecoming with Nick Ribbing, holding his hand like that.
I've been waiting to see when they were going to call his number out there, 33 on the. They got the straight man-to-man coverage out there on him. He's got a lot of field to work with. If he almost got on top of that defensive back, if he stacked him right there, that could have been a big, big play.
Now the Eagles have Joe Youngblood up top here in the booth, and I'm sure he saw the same thing you did, being an ex-quarterback, and so just probably, you're right, a matter of time.
Yep. No better time either to try and take a 3-touchdown lead here before half, put this team away.
Now the Eagles all the way up to their own 39-yard line with that penalty.
They got a good matchup here in the slot.
Bradshaw fires it out. Starry Johnson's got it, makes a cut.
Good
Breaks
move.
a tackle to the 50. To the 45 and out of bounds he'll go.
Johnson's a good running back, shifty. He's got some strong legs. He's not easy to bring down one-on-one.
Kadari Johnson takes it to the Blue Devil 45 before he's finally knocked out. See it here.
Play action on the swing pass. It was a good play call. He had the one-on-one with the linebacker, and this is what good athletes do.
Nice block there by, it looked like Riley Miller, number 5.
Eagles threatening here right before halftime.
First and 10, Eisenhower at the 45. Can pick it up. Bradshaw.
They got the man-to-man coverage up top again.
Comes Solkowski. Gives to Andrew. He cuts it up to the left.
Nice
To
cut.
the 40.
First down.
35. First down, Eisenhower.
Eisenhower ticking the clock nice here, too, trying to eliminate them from getting a final drive.
Tackle there by the Blue Devils, number 90, Brian Mack, and number 38 in on that tackle, Andrew Sharp for Grosse Pointe South. Well, it's homecoming here tonight at Eisenhower, and this morning we were at Eisenhower, and they named the king and queen. So that was all great fun and a lot of energy. Now the Eagles trying to cap it off here. Bradshaw
Dig
gets
route.
ribbing again to the 20, and Nick goes to mid of the field at
Ribbing.
the 20-yard line. Nick Ribbing with the catch. Tackle there by number 38, I'm sorry, for the Blue Devils, Sharp. You see it here.
And again, Ribbing, what a great
Sorry,
player to
25.
have. Great player to have for your squad. And quarterback goes down, he comes in, he's catching swing passes, they're throwing him fade routes. Very versatile player right there, number 33, Ribbing.
Now hold on here, we got another penalty. Looks like illegal procedure against Eisenhower. So that'll take it back, and that was number 25, Khalid DeBerry, who made the tackle there. It's all for naught, it's no play. Clock is running though, the minute 45 left to go. The Eagles, all 3 of their timeouts left. Fake to Joe Metz, now he's got it. Forges ahead, keeps going on his feet. A hard 5 yards.
Way to drive and keep those feet moving. Get those 5 yards back.
Eagles call timeout. A minute 27 left to go. Hard run by Metz, gets him 5, and it'll make 2nd and 11.
It's a good time to take a shot. A lot of coaches like to take shots here, usually in between the 40s, but come off the timeout, draw something up, try and get them to bite and hit one behind. Get in field goal range at least here. It's where it's key to be a smart quarterback here and take what they give you and live to fight another day.
Now, like we said before, it is homecoming tonight, and at halftime it'll be a nice little ceremony with the parents and the homecoming court. I bet you can't remember who your homecoming queen was, do you?
It was
long
Elizabeth Kokel.
And Elizabeth is doing what now?
I'm not sure exactly. She was a great athlete.
She's not dating Gerald Petrie, right?
No.
No.
Never happened.
It never happened.
Good friend of mine though. She's a really nice girl.
Well, here we go. Timeout is over. 2nd and 11 for Eisenhower. Ball is on the Blue Devil 36-yard line. Now the wind is at the Eagles' back, so they got a few more yards they can get in field goal range. Ratcher back to throw. Being rushed. Now he throws. Now he comes out of it.
Still can throw.
He still can throw. Scrambling around. Now he goes down at the 41. They're going to have to hustle it up. Now it's a 3rd and a real long. I think Coach Smith, I can hear him up here. Throw it away, throw it away.
What's the kicker's longest kick this year?
Well, he's kicked over 40, a couple 40-yarders. He's kicked a 46-yard, I believe. Find out here. Now it's 3rd and 16. You're down here. You've got the 2-touchdown lead. What do you call here for a play?
Just try and find a matchup, something simple. Dump it off. Hope your man can beat his man and get it in field goal range. And if he breaks it, he breaks it. But sometimes too, coaches they'll play for to keep them off the first down and short there. So sometimes you can hit them behind if you do the right setup. Post wheel. Maybe try to challenge the linebacker inside with the seam route. Or go to your man-to-man. I love the fade stop in this situation over there up top with the one-on-one. Screenplay.
Go the screen to Kadari Johnson.
Oh, he was gone.
He had a lot of room.
He had a lot of room.
We're going to be 4th down. I don't know where you got to put that one, but Bratcher's going to stay in. We're going to run another play, 1:08 left to play in the first half. 4th down and 16. Eisenhower on the 41 of Grosse Pointe South. I wouldn't be surprised if Bratcher just kind of pooches her.
He's got that man-to-man up top. That fade stop would be a great call right here. Corner's backing off as well. Oh, they tried to draw him off. I think they got him.
Got an offside. Looks like on number 90. No, wait, that's number 70 of the Blue Devils. Jumped offside. Phil Dakin. So that moves them a little bit closer. 4th and 11. It's at the 36.
Yeah, anything can happen now. Your playbook's wide open. 10 yards, it is 4th and long, but that 5 yards helps out enormously.
Trying to draw him again. You see John and Georgia give him a signal down there on the sideline to see what that's all about. Timeout. No, they got a penalty. He goes with that 5 yards. Just going to go ahead and punt it. Ben Campbell out to punt for Eisenhower.
Tried to draw him off again and just pin him deep here. Try to go to halftime with a 2-touchdown lead.
Number 27, Trost, is deep for Grosse Pointe South. Campbell's kick, a little wobbler, bounces a couple times and into the end zone. So with a minute left to play, the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils will take over from their own 20-yard line. The Eagles leading it 21-7. We'll see what Grosse Pointe South does here. They will have an opportunity. I believe they get the ball first in the second half, so we'll see if they'll come out and go for it.
Coach Brandon said Coach Crowley's offense is a very innovative offense, so looks like they're sticking with the trips left. And they're going to try and march it down here and get some points.
Lansing rolling his left, got a lot of room. Throws downfield, it's caught out there and then leveled. Is number 42, Sam Jones, but he's tackled there by the Eagles. Jake Friedel and Sedlock is
Jake
also
Friedel
there.
stepped up with a nice hit there. Made him pay for that one, and more importantly, it looked like he kept him in bounds.
What they're saying here, the quarterback passed the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball, so he was over the line of scrimmage, and that's a no-no. Can't do that. I believe that's a loss of down, too.
Yep. Yeah, it would be second down.
I thought it was third down. Call it third down. Well, second down. I was wrong. Second and 14. Lansing gets to Hunter. He's got a little bit of room, but grabbing him right there by the ankles and tying him up was Logan Friedel, number 6 for Eisenhower. That'll make it third and 14. Clock stopped again.
I'm wondering if the Eisenhower's looking to stop the clock and try and march it down there with 30 seconds left. Get a quick stop here.
I don't know. The official stopped the clock.
Oh, no. Both teams are just going to surrender, go to halftime. Get to the drawing board.
Lansing back to throw. Looking downfield. Caught out there by Trost.
Nice throw, nice catch.
Wow. And he's out of bounds. 23 seconds. See it right here. Look. They're going to give him that catch. Wow.
Looked like he got his left foot in. That was a great, great catch right there. Laid out for it. 18 seconds.
Time running out.
Rolling
Lansing.
right. Always got him on the sideline.
Oh, we got a flag down, though. Caught by his brother, Blanzy. What's the flag? And we're going to hold on the Blue Devils, so that play's going to come back.
The penalties are killing Grosse Pointe South. They're working this flood play very well. They're working the sideline on the 3 levels, and the quarterback's putting it in there, but they're shooting themselves.
There we got the official word there. Holding. Still first down. First down and a whole bunch.
Looks like they're going to try and make something happen here.
Looks like they let the clock run out, and that's what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, they're going to throw a knee.
So after one half of football, we got, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to let the play go on. Hunter's got it. Run around the right side, breaks a couple tackles, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds after one half of football. The Eisenhower Eagles lead the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils by a score of 21-7. We'll be back with more football after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shelby TV Sports Special. Tim Meyer along with Jarrell Petrie here at Barney Swinehart Field for a matchup between the Eisenhower Eagles and the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils, and the Eagles lead it after one half of play, 21-7. And Jarrell, you got some statistics for us.
Yeah, Bradshaw was 6 for 9 for 136 yards. He's also got 20 yards rushing, running that option around the end. One rushing TD for 2 yards and one passing TD for 64 yards. Also, Ribbing, number 33, has an 8-yard TD run. Ike has a total of 232 total yards offense. Grosse Pointe South, 231 total yards. Eisenhower did not turn the ball over. We got one turnover, and also we almost had a second one there on that interception when he was rolling right, but a key penalty cost us on that turnover.
Saputo's interception was denied because of a penalty against the Eagles, but the Eagles will kick off. Grosse Pointe South will get the ball to begin the second half, and deep for Grosse Pointe South is Andrew Trost, number 27. Robert Smith to kick it off for Eisenhower. The Eagles must win the remaining games they have left, all 4 of them.
Wind at his back. He'll probably get another touch. Oh, he kicked it short this time.
Right to Trost at the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Now he cuts it up to the right, got a little bit of running room. Slips a tackle by Rubicki and finally tackled out of bounds at the 39. Here comes the flag. That might be a personal foul against Eisenhower.
Grosse is a shifty back. He also had that 43-yard TD. Was that in the second quarter? Or in the first quarter?
That was in the first half. We know that. See what the penalty's about. Face mask penalty against Eisenhower. Not good. Say another. This team's going to probably set a record for personal foul penalties for an Eisenhower team.
That's key. You got to be disciplined.
That'll move the ball all the way up to the Eisenhower 47. That's where Grosse Pointe South will start their opening drive of the second half. Lanzi, the quarterback, give it to Hunter. Got a little bit of running room, finds it, and slides to the 41-yard line of the Eagles. 6-yard gain for Hunter. Tackle there by Sedluck.
Eagles staying conservative. They pretty much have been in that 4-3 Miami-style defense, that cover 2 Miami defense. Pretty much the whole game. They're staying conservative, keeping everything in front of them. Good defensive game plan here.
Lanzi, second and
going deep.
4.
Pick.
It's picked off.
Miscommunication there. He was looking to throw that out route, and the receiver did a out and up.
Brendan Rubicki for Eisenhower, number 4, picks it off for the Eagles, and that will end a short series drive by the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils. Rubicki stepped in front of that pass. No receiver really.
Yeah, there was a miscommunication there. That was a good job for him staying home, step in front of it. Here we go, Eisenhower marching again.
Eisenhower first and 10, ball on their own 37-yard line. Bradshaw at quarterback in the shotgun. Now he's going to take it himself around the left side. Now he pitches it to Kadari Johnson. Got a little block by Sikowski, and Johnson going to move forward for 9 yards to the, call it 8 yards. They're going to mark it.
I like how he's a patient runner. He's very fast, he's quick, but he sets his blocks up there so he can get the extra few yards, and he's going to break one of these here soon.
It's like 2nd and 2 for Eisenhower.
Great patience on that running back.
They're going to call it 2nd and 1. Third down on the scoreboard. It's 2nd down. Fake to Metz. Bradshaw keeps it up the middle. Runs into big number 79, Devontae Drayton, in the hole of the middle of the Grosse Pointe South line.
Yeah, and this option play is not easy to run. It looks like it's just some basic handoffs and a pull and a pitch. It's a very tough offense to run, because you got to read that D tackle. If he crashes, then you got to pull. You got to worry about the fumble, and then around the outside, you got to be quick to read that D end to make a play on the edge too. So it's not as easy as it looks. It's a tough offense to run.
Here comes Sokowski in motion. He's going to line up as a receiver. On the pitch. Johnson's got it, and he just nailed. Hit hard there by Reuben Simpson.
They got to the QB quick on that.
It's like they talked about it in the locker room.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. That I just got done talking about how that read, it's so quick. You got to make that quick read, and the DN fired upfield, so he's actually supposed to hand that off to his fullback going up the middle.
It looked like it could have been a helmet-to-helmet hit there, but
he definitely came up and stuck him.
Johnson popped right up. So
good job for holding on to the ball too.
Second down and a long 16 yards. Bradshaw looking, got ribbing.
And ribbing.
Makes a nice cut open into the middle of the field.
He comes out of his break so nice.
42-yard line at Grosse Pointe South. Tackled there by number 25, Khalib DeBerry.
Eisenhower's got a lot of setup plays right now that they could run. That they've ran that dig route there, that 10 and in with ribbing a few times. So if he gives them a little fake and up the field, might be able to see an in and up with ribbing there soon if they get aggressive. Just like on that touchdown play, they caught him in the blitz and dumped it off right behind him.
Third down and 3 for Eisenhower. Ball at the 42 of Grosse Pointe South. Metz in the backfield. Fake to him, give it to Kadari Johnson. He caught it. He's trying to get outside, but a nice tackle there by number 27 of Grosse Pointe South. And that's Andrew Trost. Came right up there and made a nice play. Will make it fourth down.
That's a great open field tackle right there. He could have taken that one around the edge and got down the sideline. Yeah, as he shot up here, he's one-on-one with a really good running back. Trost is a great player. He's all over the field. He's making plays on offense, special teams.
Eagles going to go for it here.
Look for that dig route again up there with ribbing. Maybe they're trying to draw him.
Oh, looks like Bradshaw's going to
pooch it. Yep. They tried to draw him off there.
He does. He gets a little bit of a good roll. Keeps going and into the end zone.
Those are tough.
20. Ball was rolling a little bit. Thought maybe it might have some backspin on it would help out.
Seems like Grosse Pointe South's the only ones getting the good rolls right now on the punts.
Well, the Eagles lead at 21-7 here with 7:46 left to go in the third quarter. Eisenhower and Grosse Pointe South have to win the remaining 4 games they have in order to qualify for the playoffs. Might get in at 5-4, but that depends on victories and to see how we.
You never want to rely on that 5-4. You want to just try and win it out and get in and start fresh.
So here go the Blue Devils. Lanzi going to hand to Hunter. Makes a move, trying to get away from the Eagles' defensive line, and a gang tackle there. Friedel on the bottom of that pile, as well as Chad Sherry, number 22. It'll be second down at 10. Sukar comes in for Sokowski.
Second and long. I like staying in there in that 4-3.
See the play previously. Hunter looked like he was going to make a move, and there was nothing there.
They got in there quick. They got in the backfield, getting good pressure. The D-line.
They got to make sure you wrap up Hunter because he didn't stop it. He got a yard on that play. I give us to Hunter again. A little bit of room. Kasilniak hit him, and he bounced off of Kasilniak. And he's finally tackled there by number 22, Chad Sherry.
Yeah, Coach Brandon had a lot of good things to say about Hunter, how he could get away, and you definitely got to wrap him up, just like Tim said. He's very shifty, and he gave him a comparison to like a high school version of Barry Sanders. He can get away. Eisenhower's doing a very good job, and Coach Smith's defense is always fundamentally sound, so they'll wrap up and they'll make those open field tackles.
Lanzi, little
fade route.
Caught out there. That's his brother.
He's got confidence in him. That's that brother-to-brother connection.
Ryan Blanzy with the catch, and he was watching him all the way.
All the way. That was straight fade route, and against the cover too, which was interesting. They had the safety over top, in the cover two and your safety underneath, but he stayed with him. But Eisenhower's just playing conservative, keeping it in front of them. They're doing a good job, waiting for the turnovers, and that's when getting them through the night.
Well, here we go, 1st and 10, Grosse Pointe South, ball in their own 38. Give us a Hunter, makes it inside Abu. Kasilniak can't get him. Now he straight arms Rabicki. Finally, he's going to be tackled, knocked out of bounds by Sherry and Sedlock.
He's tough to bring down. He's got strong legs.
Did he lose his shoe or somebody did? He did. He did lose his shoe, no? There's his shoe. Where's my shoe? He was shoeless there for a minute. Old number 22. 23. Sam Hunter. Good little back. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Blue Devils. 5:45 left to play here in the 3rd quarter.
They're going strong here into the short side, and it looks like they might run a pitch here left. Oh, they went to the wide side.
Oh! Jake Corey! It was almost like he was in the huddle.
He shot that gap and came up with a big hit.
Yenna had no chance.
He almost was able to take the hand off himself there.
They're going to lose a couple yards there. Big Jake comes in.
Yep, here comes classic Coach Smith bringing a speedy guy there on the DN. Passing down here.
Yep, Preventure, number 16 in. Now he's coming out. Now, hold on here. How many guys they got? They're going to keep Kasilniak in.
Yep.
With the 3-5-3 going.
Yes.
He's a shift now, ball low snap. Lansley's got it, being rushed. He throws it out there.
Good D.
Knocked down nicely. What a nice play by number 4, Rabicki. He knocks it away. It'll be 4th down, and the Blue Devils will be forced to punt. And we got an old friend of ours here, Carl from Esplenditos. Carl, you enjoying the game so far?
Fantastic, Tim. How are you?
What's the specials tonight there at Esplenditos?
At Esplendido, everything's special every night.
Well, I know you're a special guy for supporting Eisenhower football and sponsoring the games here. Esplendido doing a great job every year, year in and year out. And I had some of your pizza tonight, and it was delicioso, man.
Well, I'm certainly glad you enjoyed it, and we can't be responsible for addiction.
Yeah, well, might cost me a little bit. We got a punt here. You got to watch out. Eagles better get out of the way. Again, another nice, good roll by Blanzy as he limps off the field. The ball is down right there. Looks like at the Eagle 22, and where it'll be 1st and 10 Eisenhower. So you've been out to a lot of games this year? Or?
Well, we try to make as many as we can and show our support in the community. It's fun to be here tonight on homecoming. What a great day. Glad the rain's holding off for them.
Yeah, we're surprised this morning. It looked like we're going to have to name that a tropical storm or something.
You're not kidding.
Tropical Storm Carl.
See there?
There we go.
Well, I'm glad to see they're getting a good night.
And what can some of the folks get over at Esplenditos as far as other things besides pizza?
Well, at Esplendido, we offer quality with variety that the competition can't. We have a full six-page menu at our place, so there's definitely something to please every crowd.
And of course, you got that special salsa sauce.
Yes, we do. We got the poofy taco like no other.
That's right.
Avocado cheese crisp, gotta have that.
Stop, I'm getting hungry. Gotta watch out. You know, if I show up at Esplenditos, Carl knows you gotta go back in the kitchen and cook.
That's true. Well, 31 years down and only 40 more to go, Tim, so you gotta hurry in.
They give us to Joe Metz, and he's Metz right there by number 59, Zach Sparkman. And Zach pulled the Jake Corey, was right there in the backfield and knew the play, and down went Metz. They got that one pretty well stuffed out. So you have anything special for Oktoberfest? You have my favorite Oktoberfest brew?
We have a Sam Adams Oktoberfest on tap. Yes, we do.
So we should come down there and enjoy Oktoberfest at Esplendidos.
We would be happy to have you.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Carl.
Tim, we're always proud to be a part of it. Thanks for having me up, and we'll catch you on the next time.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Bradshaw now back to throw. Looking downfield, he's got a man down there. It's Metcalf. And he had the receiver split. It looked like he had a little bump there with Trost and caused by Metcalf, and he was kind of slowed him up a bit.
Man, it's awesome to see Carl from Escondido. Out in California, we don't have the pizza's not as good as it is back here in Michigan, so I was excited to get a couple slices of that.
It is delicioso. For real. Ben Campbell back to punt for Eisenhower. Stands at his own 11-yard line. Snap a little high, but Campbell comes down with it. He kicks a little sidewinder. Grosse has got it, and down he'll go. Fall back to the, I'm going to say he fair caught it at the 38-yard line. 3:07 left to play here in the third. No scoring in the third. It's surprised both teams couldn't seem to put a score on the board here so far in the third.
Yeah, Eisenhower's been sitting back. Like I said, they've playing it conservative, not letting anything get behind them, just playing it smart, holding on to that lead. They're doing a very good job keeping the defense in front of them.
First and 10, Grosse Pointe South. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Hunter, the lone setback for Blanzy. Fake
play action.
Look out, he's got some time. He throws it down there. Metcalf has got it at the 40.
What an interception. Nice interception by Metcalf. The QB got hit. We got good pressure on him. QB got hit, caused the ball to flutter. And it looked like a miscommunication. It looked like he was throwing that corner route, and the receiver was down the sideline.
Well, Metcalf did get his reception. You'll see it here. Little play action, and then we got good pressure there by Logan Friedel. Metcalf laying out for that one. So the Eagles take over, first and 10 from their 40. 2:59 left to go here in the third quarter. Eisenhower looking to get one more touchdown here, kind of put this one where they can easily get it in the win column in the fourth quarter. Sokowski in motion.
Got a lot of grass out there.
Here goes Bradshaw. He's looking. Now
Good move.
He gets out of it. Throwing it downfield for Friedel. It's way over his head.
Way to get out of a big loss there. That was a good reverse pivot move there. Those DNs come flying in because they think they have you as a quarterback, and if you feel it, you can spin out of there and use his momentum against them and get outside there.
You see it here. Bradshaw's escapability.
Like I said earlier, the Eisenhower's been working that play action dig route where the receiver comes in at 10 yards and breaks to the middle of the field, and they were on it this time, so they might have a good setup play here off that now. John's been doing a great job with the setup plays and catching them at the right time.
That's John DeGiorgio, the offensive coordinator of the Eisenhower Eagles. Here it is, second down and 10 for Eisenhower. Now they give this to Chad Sherry. Bursts it over the middle, a power run for a first down for the Eagles. Got a first down up to the Grosse Pointe South 48-yard line.
And again, that's not as simple as it looks. It looks like it's just a handoff up the middle, but the quarterback has to read that D tackle very quickly as he sees the DN. The DN didn't crash, so he goes to his fullback up the middle. It's a very, very quick decision there that he has to make as a quarterback.
Bradshaw keeps it.
Pitch
out to Johnson. He avoids a man. Nice move to the 45, to the 41, down to the 40-yard line. Bradshaw getting up a little slow. He took a shot there, but Johnson got it down to the 40-yard line of Grosse Pointe South. That pitch looked like, boy, if he don't get rid of it, he's going to get nailed.
Dari Johnson shifty on that pitch right there. It was a very close call. That linebacker came shooting up, and he stepped inside of him. That was a really nice move, showing the agility there to get outside, get 7 yards.
Second and 2.
8 yards.
Fake to Sherry. Bratcher's got it. Get a little bit of a block by Johnson. Then he's nailed.
Good job protecting the ball and getting the first down there and keep the sticks moving.
Poplawski kind of trying to pretzel him a bit there, but it's a first down for the Eagles. What do we got? Got an Eisenhower player down there. Looks like, who is that? Chad Sherry, the fullback. They're working on looking at his knee, and that's not a good sign.
So with the upcoming schedule, who do the Eisenhower Eagles have?
Coming here next week again, the Eisenhower Eagles will take on the Chippewa Valley Big Red. And that'll be a big challenge for Eisenhower because that's their last home game of the year. And as we just described tonight, they have to win out to qualify for the playoffs.
Yeah, we don't want to look at that 5-4. I mean, you can get in with a 5-win season, but now it's day to day. It's truly what they say, play by play, day to day, game by game. And there's no. That's the most fun right there. When you get to the playoffs and everything's real serious, and that's when the real fun comes out.
Well, Chad's walking a little bit on that, but he's gimpy on that knee, it looks like, and that's not a good sign. I don't like to see that.
Good sign he's walking off on his own. He does look like he's hurting down there. We got 1st and 10.
And Bradshaw fakes. I was looking down. He's going to be sacked.
Looked like the receiver got out of his break a little slow there. Bradshaw was looking for him on the dig route.
Number 54, Patrick Newark with the sack. It'll be 2nd down and 15. Now Joe Metz got it. He bursts to the middle to the 30.
Good hard run. Looks like we're going to need, 2.5 yards?
Tackle there by number 21.
12-yard
Garrett
play?
Hudson. Yeah, let's see where they mark it here. Looks like it's all the way down to the 30-yard line, so we'll need about 3 yards. Long 3 yards. See the nice run by Metz. The Eagles going to just let the clock run, and that'll be all she wrote here in the 3rd quarter. With the score, the Eisenhower Eagles 21, the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils 7. We'll be back with more high school football right after this.
Hi, my name is Doug Wozniak. I'm a licensed Michigan attorney, but I'm also licensed as a Michigan real estate broker. If you have any questions concerning real estate, particularly new building construction, easements, boundary disputes, anything at all, please give me a call, 586-781-9190.
Mexican cuisine. Esplendido serves time-tested and taste bud-approved Mexican cuisine that's often copied but never duplicated. Of course, you can still get that famous Esplendido pizza. Dine in or carry out. Almost 30 years of serving great meals to good friends. Esplendido. Good food, spirits, and celebration. Call 586-739-1070.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Shelby TV sports special. Tim Meyer, along with Eisenhower Eagle former great quarterback Jarrell Petrie. The Eisenhower Eagles, after 3 quarters of play, are up 21-7 over the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils. They're facing here a 3rd and 3 from the Blue Devil 30. Jake Bradshaw breaking them out.
I really like what I see out of Bradshaw. He's making smart decisions. With a comfortable lead, they're just holding on to it. He's just doing the right thing.
And he follows 2 blockers through the hole, close to the 1st down. It looks like he may have it to the 26-yard line of Grosse Pointe South. We'll see where they mark it for sure. It is a first down for the Eagles.
That's a really cool play that DeGiorgio has designed there. Your classic option or your read option, you fake it to your fullback up the middle, and then the quarterback and the running back look to run to the edge. So the defense, when they see that fake and the pull, they try to get a beat on the edge rush, and then he just follows his fullback right up the middle. Very good design there by John.
Bradshaw now he pitches out to Johnson. He makes a nice move to avoid a tackler and gets inside the 20, all the way to the, looks like the 18-yard line, tackled there by number 38 of Grosse Pointe South. That was Chase Urbeck.
This is really cool.
I'm sorry, Andrew Sharp.
It's really cool to see this at the Swinehart Field with the Eagles running an option. Back in the day, we weren't able to get that out of Lansing and Capesha.
Nice move by Johnson to avoid the first tackler. Sharp finally wraps him up. Second down and 2 yards to go. The ball is on the 18 of.
We got the man-to-man down here with ribbing.
And they give his up the middle to Metz.
Eisenhower's doing a good job controlling the clock and marching down.
Tony Angeli and number 79 and the Blue Devils, Devontae Drayton. Dancing and tangling there. Third down and 1 for Eisenhower. Ball on the 17 at Grosse Pointe South.
QB sneak.
Now they break out of that.
Got it.
You called it. Looks like he's over the 15-yard line, or at least very close to it, which would mean it's a first down for Eisenhower.
We used to use a similar play with that QB sneak. I always had the option to tap the center on the leg if the hole was open. We knew we could get 3 or 4 yards, me in the center. We always had the free option, and our auto back then was called Shrek.
Well, here we go, first and 10 Eisenhower. Ball on the 15 at Grosse Pointe South. Give us to Sokowski. Around the right side, got a little bit of room to the 10, cuts it up to the 5.
Touchdown.
We got a flag on the play. What's that all about? What are we seeing here? Bradshaw's looking. Face mask. There we go. Personal foul. Face mask against Grosse Pointe South.
Yes. He did look like he got yanked down there when he stretched for the end zone.
So it is a touchdown for the Eagles. Andrew Sokowski going around the right side, and it's 27-7 Eagles. Robert Smith on for the extra point.
It's interesting to see. You can actually see. I don't know if you remember back when John used to run the football. DeGiorgio himself has a fullback back there and a halfback, but he was very similar to how his running backs are today, and they're very patient, setting up their blocks. And John was good at that. And then he would move forward and get his extra yards.
Here goes Robert Smith for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9:34 left to play here in the fourth quarter, Eisenhower leads it 28-7. Let's hear that Eisenhower fight song. Good job by the band there, folks. The Eisenhower Eagle Marching Band. Always never tired of hearing that song, because that usually means touchdown for Eisenhower.
Touchdown, You always want to fire the band up.
Here we go. What do we got going on? Do we know where we're kicking off from? We got a penalty, personal foul penalty on the play, and good job by Travis Maltoff to go out there and point out to the officials, hey, we accepted the penalty. You got to run the yardage off on the kickoff. And Robert Smith now will kick it from the 45.
Looks like the wind has died down, so this will be a pretty easy touchback for him.
Let's see what they want to do. Would you do something tricky here, or what do you think you'd do?
No, you guys, they got the game completely under control. Pin them back as far as you can and play that blanket defense that they've been doing. They've been doing a great job at that Miami 4-3 type defense. What I mean by that, the Miami Hurricanes, they kind of invented that 4-3 cover 2 style defense. Eisenhower's doing a great job tonight.
Well, he did. He kicked the tar out of it into the end zone, and there it goes, you know.
Speaking of Eisenhower defense, here's a fun fact, and actually one of the most impressive stats in Eisenhower history to me is, a lot of people don't know this, but John DeGiorgio still has the record for tackles, the state record, which was 254 tackles he got in one season. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in an Eisenhower uniform.
I think he walked out and walked out of the locker room tackling people.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So here we go, Grosse Pointe South, 9:34 left to play. They're down by 21 points. Give to Hunter, he's trying to go around the left side, breaks off a tackle, meets Golf there, and also in on that is Logan Friedel. He wasn't going to go much farther than that. He got a yard.
Yeah, Eisenhower does a good job up front with their D-line. Coach Smith teaching technique, and they don't really have to bring a lot of guys because they can fill their gaps.
They're going to give him 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Blanzy, they'll throw out to Hunter again. Caught there. Oh, man. A good job of holding on there in the corner spot by Metcalf until his help got there.
Eagles defense is swarming. It's hard to get the edge on these boys.
It's 3rd down and 7.
Eisenhower looking like they moved to a cover 3, so they're really in a blanket here now. They're not going to let anything get behind them.
Blanzy throw to the sidelines over the head. Tended there for number 10, David Burnett. It'll be 4th down, and the Devils will have to punt here.
Yeah, Eisenhower does a good job with their defense. They stay basic. I haven't seen too much crazy pressure or wild stunts out of them with the linebackers and the linemen. They just leave it in the hands of their athletes. Got a quick defense out there, so they're allowing them to make plays on the ball, keeping everything in front of them. Great job by the Eisenhower defense tonight.
Sedlock is deep for Eisenhower. Blanzy to punt for Grosse Pointe South.
Fake.
Eisenhower, it's a fake. A pass out there to Burnett. He's stopped.
Short.
Good job there by Eisenhower's number 18. I think it was 18. Was that Campbell? Are they giving a first down?
I think he was just short.
I thought he was short, but must have flipped over. It is. It's a first down for Grosse Pointe South.
He must have fell forward. It looked like he got hit just before the 30.
Coach Smith is letting the side judge know. It's right behind him. He's saying, you're too generous, son. Hunter's got it, looks for a hole, and he bounces out. And he tried to get away from Kasilniak and Friedel and could not do it. He lost a couple of yards, I believe.
Friedel in the front of the Eisenhower's front's doing a very good job there. Like I said, they moved to that cover 3, so they're not allowing Grosse Pointe to hit anything deep, and the front staying active and getting in there making plays. This is where you got to be disciplined and make your reads, because a lot of the wild plays are going to start coming out for Grosse Pointe. They got to try and get a quick score here.
It is 2nd down and 12. Oh, he pulled out and the ball wasn't with him, and that's illegal procedure. Can't do that.
Yeah, that happens to all of us QBs.
It could cost him 5 yards.
We got a lot of things going on walking up to the line, so sometimes you just forget your own count. They're in the I formation, Twins left. More of a power formation.
2nd and 17. We're going to get
Hand
to
it
Hunter. Oh, Logan Friedel reaches out and grabs him, strips the ball, but it's already been blown dead. Corey also in there, just having their way now with Mr. Hunter here. And there's going to be a loss of a half yard. You see it here.
Friedel, he's doing a great job scraping. He's beating his man every time. Shooting, and when he gets his hands on you, notice you're going down. Eisenhower showing good technique tonight on defense with tackling, swatting the ball, coming up, making plays, swarming.
Third down, 17 for Grosse Pointe South, 6:19 and counting remaining in the ball game. Lansley going to give it to Hunter. He's grabbed there by Kasiliak. He squirts out, but not too far away. And again, it'll be 4th down, and the Devils will be forced to punt. Maybe.
Maybe.
We
They
don't
tried
know.
the fake on the last one.
We will see here.
And for people that may be watching the game, not understanding why Grosse Pointe keeps running the ball, Eisenhower is in a what they call a cover 3 defense. So they're just making sure they don't get beat deep, and the best chance to get a chunk of yardage right now is usually a handoff, a draw play against a blanket coverage that Eisenhower is in.
So here we go. Blanzy again back to punt. Sedlak will be deep. Kick this time. It's a high one. It gives one bounce.
We got a
Sedlak's
nice
got on
roll.
the 30, the 35. Tries to get the outside. And he'll
A big block.
step out of bounds. Jake Friedel. I think it was Jake Friedel that just plowed it. Now what do you got? A penalty now.
Looked like on the celebration. The good old ear hole hit. Got the guy come running to the sideline, looking at the ball carrier, doesn't see you coming.
Now I'm probably going to say that was hit after the whistle. He had a Grosse Pointe player in the Eisenhower huddle tell him, hey, it's a penalty against you guys. We're taking it back. Officials here are discussing something. What is, can't tell what they're going to call. Is it from the spot of the foul, or if that's it, or if they're going to pick it up and say no foul? Well, Coach Smith and Grosse Pointe South, Coach Tim Brandon are jawing back and forth. I don't wonder what that's all about.
50-50, folks. Last call. 859-312.
It is a personal foul against Eisenhower. Going to move the ball back.
$281. 859-312.
What was the personal foul?
Coach Smith now going at it with the referee. Yeah, I don't know.
Was it a late? He threw it after. Oh, he must have said something.
Well, as I said before during the broadcast tonight, this team is going to set one record for Eisenhower, most personal foul penalties. And you guys had some rough guys on your team, but I don't remember ever having that many.
We had good captains. We had good leadership, good coaching. We stayed focused. Those kind of things can kill you in a game and in the future, you know. And Eisenhower here's got to make a run to get in the playoffs, so they got to get discipline and eliminate all those penalties.
Well, Nick Ribbing is their quarterback. He kept the ball a little too long. He got plowed back to the 4-yard line. That's not good.
That was one thing we prided ourselves in all those championship runs when we got to the Dome those years is discipline and not making it tough on your offense and not moving backwards. Stay smart, make good plays, don't turn the ball over. Penalties can be absolutely huge.
Well, they have been here. As now the Eagles find themselves second down at 16, ball on their own 4-yard line. Ribbing is in at quarterback, I believe, for Eisenhower. See, now he's going to go around the end. Now he makes a nice move. He's up to the 10-yard line and slammed to the turf there.
This kid's a football player. He does it all.
38 Smart in there.
I like too that he's not worried about making a big play, covering the ball, not allowing any bad turnovers to happen here.
See it here. Over the top come number 4, Brian Legree. Third down and 10.
I wonder if we'll see that play action dig route again. They've been using it on these 3rd and longs, but probably going to stay conservative, put it on the ground, and let the clock tick.
3rd and 10. Metcalf in motion. Here goes Ribbing. Thought he saw an opening. Just going to power ahead. Got about 3 yards and a cloud of those little rubber balls that fly up from the field.
Hey, good smart play called punt and get out of here. They did a good job today. Got an early lead and got to stay with their game plan all game long.
Number 20, Will Poplowski was the tackler on that play. He's been all over the place for Grosse Pointe South. Ben Campbell will come on and do the punting for Eisenhower. Now you're going to watch Poplowski there on the right side. Campbell's got it. Little soccer style kick there. It bounces and bounces, and nobody's going to pick it up. But Eisenhower, but it only goes to the 48-yard line of Eagles. 35-yard punt. No return. And the Blue Devils 1st and 10 to see if they can put some points on the board. 2:48 left. They score quick. It's anybody. You never know.
It's going to be tough on Eisenhower right now. They got the extra deep defensive back in there. Still in the cover 3 now since they've been up. It's going to be tough to hit a big play here. They're going to have to try and catch something underneath and break a tackle.
The new quarterback in for Grosse Pointe South. Luke Rashi. Gives to Hunter, and Hunter's going to go down. Jake Corey again snuffing that play out. Boy, did he read that one well.
That was a beautiful scrape there by the linebacker. He shot right through there. Didn't give a running back any chance there.
It's like Mike Lucci on that play, the former old-time Lion middle linebacker. The only people up here remember Mike Lucci are me, Dave Wakely, and John Agolia. Maybe Mr. Lurch, he's over there doing the PA announcing. Eisenhower class of 74. He would know Mike Lucci. Luke Rashi. It's time to give this to number 29, Kayvon Scott. He's not going to do anything there. Tackled by the Eagles. Goff, number 44, and also number 25, Kuzara. It'll be 3rd down. And a timeout for the Eagles with 1:35 left to play. It'll be 3rd down and 13. The ball is on the 49 of Grosse Pointe South. You see the nice play there by the boys.
And hats off to the front, Eisenhower's front, offense and D-line today. D-line did a great job getting penetration, opening up holes for the linebackers to scrape, not getting blown back. Defense did a great job today. Didn't really allow them, besides that first drive, they went down, made it look easy, but Ike made their adjustments, and they did a good job today keeping everything in front of them.
I think with all the new players that are substituting in for Eisenhower on the defense, Coach Smith wanted to make sure they got everybody together. Who's playing where and what's going on.
And these are good times to get some of your players in there to get some little more experience, your younger guys coming up in the next years.
So here we go, 3rd down and 13. Grosse back to throw. Left-handed thrower. Looks deep. And down he's going to go. Tackled short of the first down, way short of the first down. Jake Corey again. He's being an animal out there.
It's always nice to get that homecoming win and make the weekend enjoyable.
Eisenhower going to call a timeout. I'm not sure they're going to punt or it's 4th and 11, minute 23 left to play. Eagles again call timeout. Got to watch out, you know. It's a high kick way up there. And fielded there by the Eagles, number 80, Willie Hunter. He gets it up to the 30-yard line. Now they got another flag out there. Let's see what that's about. Blocking the back against Eisenhower, another penalty.
Got a new quarterback in the game?
Freshman. What's the freshman's name? What's the quarterback's name? 19. Eisenhower. Not on it. Who is it? Who's a freshman? The Eagles just content to hand the ball off here in the minute left to play. .55 seconds. The Eagles will go to 3-3 on the year, and their next test will be against the Chippewa Valley Big Red. They'll be right here at Barney Swinehart. We hope to see you guys all out here. We need all the support we can get here. See if you can help the Eagles onto a victory here.
Yeah, it's always a big game when you got Chippewa coming in.
Goff on the carry. It's a few yards. It'll be 3rd down.
And hopefully the Eagles get hot here and rally, get themselves into the playoffs.
Yeah, if there's any time to peak, it's to get that 4 victories in a row. We got 1. Got 3 more to go.
3 more.
Jarrell, we appreciate you coming up here and helping us out tonight in the booth. Been a pleasure. Some great insight from the quarterback's perspective and a football perspective. Somebody who's played the game. And thanks for coming up and helping us out.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me. And you know, it's awesome to get out here to Barney Swinehart. I actually was our group was the last one to play on the grass field out here, so it's good to come out here and see the new field. It's been here for a while, but you know, it's awesome to see this and get out of here with a win today.
Well, that's all she wrote here on homecoming for Eisenhower. They go away with a victory. They defeat the Grosse Pointe South Blue Devils by a score of 28-7. For all our camera personnel, our people in the Shelby TV truck, and for John and Goal again, and Jarrell Petrie, I'm Tim Meyer saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on Shelby TV. The final, Eisenhower 28, Grosse Pointe South 7.